All right, Disneyland. So obviously we're here. That was a true labor of love, I would say. You know, I remember when I went to Disney and pitched this, and that had never been really a full-on production of Disneyland, where, you know, there was a big budget and you could do it right. There was like smaller games on the SNES, that was one. But so they fell in love because they saw also the premise and the promise that we could play with kids, and families could play together, and just, they called it Take the Magic Home, which I think was exactly right. So we spent a lot of time in the park. Like, I think I was here 5 months, pretty much straight, and we took 50,000 photographs. We had access to every single piece of information that Imagineers had, and we got the park down to the centimeter correct, we think. I mean, every trash can is where it should be, every park bench, everything. And I don't know if you were to the park already today, but you'll recognize it. And so it's truly a celebration of the park for all the people that can't come or can't often come. And it has all the nuanced details. Disney was so good to give us a VIP tour guide. Her name is Karen. And Karen has been here for a long time. She knows everything about the park. She told us everything, all the little secrets and all the things you hardly really know. She's actually in the game as well. But you can see here, Walt's apartment lights on, because he's always here.
There's Karen.
There's Karen. Oh, let's go over to Karen and see what she has done. She always gives us secrets.
Here's a little known fact. Bob Penfield was another person who made the park special. Bob was the last original cast member, retiring after a 42-year career in the Magic Kingdom. Hope to see you around the park. You should visit the Louvre. If you have any pawpaws, bring them.
Alright, let's just walk down Main Street.
Quick, get your camera, take a picture, souvenir time!
So here you can see, obviously, Plaza. There's Karen again. Karen is in many places. There's the partner statue. And if John doesn't, we have all the statues right. We have magic items. So it's a real, we try to make the park that's magical, not even more magical. So here he has a magic wand. With a magic wand you can make certain things dance. For example, all the statues.
Hi, folks. It's great to see you.
So obviously you know the park. I sometimes geek out because Karen told me everything. Hey, the drawbridge, it actually opens and it goes up, and it was only done twice. It's in 1955 and 1983, but most of you probably know this. But literally everything, like the little rock that was used to line everything up here in the archways there, the hidden Mickeys are there. You can sort of see it. Like, so you pick up coins, you can actually go on quests, and I'll talk about this a little bit later, and you can buy a whole bunch of stuff, just like in the real world. Yeah, so you unlock some of those over time. Because all the meet and greet characters are there, and I say all, it's 43, and they send you on quests, and with those quests you get magic items, and then they actually give you unlocks to buy more things in the stores. There's photograph books, autograph books, everything that you would expect. But let's just say go over to Captain Hook maybe. They are actually on their schedules.
It's been quite long since we've spoken. Explain yourself.
So you can do 4 things. You can get a high five, you can get an autograph book, you can get a hug and a photograph. And on top of that, they put you on quests to do magical things in the park.
No affection. Why, of course. Always pleased to grant a wee favor.
And I can tell you, Disney is very, these are the crown jewels of Disney. This fence there, we made that fence 8 times. Because the color green wasn't quite right. No, it's all good, it's all in the spirit of getting it right. And John's taking a picture. There's a picture album, of course.
Let us both pose as if we've defeated a pair.
So let's just run a little bit through Fantasyland. I mean, as I said, you know everything about the carousel. We have the horse with the Mary Poppins umbrella. There's the sword and stone. John, you might get the sword or the stone. really well. So with the monuments, you can do those type of things. Cinderella. This is the 1983 version of Dumbo, so we added the 86 edition of Dumbos. There's another another manual which we call the sort of megaphone, and with it you can bring topiaries to life.
What I hear someone's having
Oh yeah, we're gonna go. Just about. So all the hidden Mickeys are there. So I don't know if you ever went hidden Mickey hunting. They're there. You can take pictures, and you have the full hidden Mickey collection. And Disney allowed us to add some new ones, which was really cool. Let's go to Peter Pan. So there was a big decision we had to make. Do we want to be super authentic and basically have a dark ride with Peter Pan, or do we want to go into the world of Peter Pan? Given that it's a video game, we said,
Hello there.
we have the opportunity to go to Neverland. Let's go to Neverland.
Aw, don't give up. I just know you can do it.
Yeah, so we had 1,000 people working on this to get all the animations right, because it had to be just right, you know. And you'll see it in a second. When we referenced movies, we actually made sure it looks exactly like the movies.
That was fun.
All right, let's go.
Gee, I'd be happy to sign my name for you. Here you go. So long. Hope to see you in Neverland.
So this is all the story of Peter Pan. You fly over London. I would say let's fly over London. Okay. Like I said, that was a big decision. Do we just do a sort of a dark ride? You sit in a chair and you see exactly what is in the park, or do you make it interactive? And we felt it was right to make it interactive, because that's something you can't get anywhere else.
There you are. Come on, quick. Hook's captured one of the Lost Boys. We gotta save him. You do know how to fly, don't you? You don't? Oh, of course. Tinkerbell can teach you. It's easy. Just follow Tink and you'll catch up to me in no time. I'll see you out there. Here we go!
We worked with people who, so every property at Disney has an owner, even a movie that is actually 50 years old or so, or 60, and we worked with them on every single shot to make sure that London looks exactly like what they imagined it to be, what the extension of the movie would be. It was an awesome experience, frankly. They were all so happy that the world's become alive. I think now that the games are becoming available so much more broadly on the PC, and they're basically going to be there forever, I think I have real hope that we can do the other things like nighttime. We're really going to do the yesteryear. I think that would be amazing. And then the sunrise missing, like Mr. Toad started here. Quite fast, nice.
just kidding. Come on, I know just where to find Captain Hook. We're off to Neverland. Second star to the right and straight on till morning.
Let's go back to the park. Lots of things to see. Like, for example, wherever you want to go, frankly. The park is open. So if John goes to the map, we can show it a little bit. So this one is sort of a fast transportation system. You don't have to run through all 85 acres, which is, it takes a little while, 20 minutes or so. Go down to mansion. So here in New Orleans Square you can see two things, which rides are there and which meet and greet characters are available to talk to. But yeah, I mean, I would say you can spend literally hundreds of hours in this game and still not done. Because there's all these quests that you go on and you unlock all these things over time. Not all the characters are always there. Like Stinky Pete, for example, like in the park, he's not always right next to Big Thunder. So you have to actually time it. Very much like the park.
Whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. Go back before it's too late. Go back. Go back. Too late. Too late.
Who interrupted my grim incantation? How dare you enter with no invitation? Oh. So you thought you could stop in and play? Here you have trespassed, and here you will stay. Let them be cast by each hideous shape to regions beyond with no hope of escape. Freely you fall, you tumble and spin. Scream so the spirits will know you dropped in.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. There's no turning back now. Our tour begins here in this gallery, where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state. Is this haunted room actually stretching, or is it your imagination? Of course, there's always my way.
Alright, we'll show you a little bit more of the park.
Let's go to Metaphor. One of my favorite levels is skiing with Goofy.
One autograph coming right up. It was my pleasure.
Hello. Ready for adventure?
Up there, look! Use your wand to collect that
So
one.
Jungle Goose is obviously there. Take the cat, take your
Oh,
goose
slow
here on the
down.
right.
Let me show you.
You guys know the park. I don't need to explain it. Matterhorn. Did you notice 147 feet? Back 100th of the actual Matterhorn to its left. If you need park trivia, use that. So Matterhorn, I think you know, was the first of its kind roller coaster, but it doesn't have a guide. Most of the rides have a guide, so we actually sort of had to talk to Disney quite a bit about this, and we opted to do Goofy, because Goofy had, I want to say it's a 1946 cartoon, you guys might know better. So it's the skiing one, yeah, and so we referenced all the animations on the map.
Make yourself some skis, and fast. Let's get going. Follow me.
Right.
What?
I don't want to split the three pieces, by the way. It starts with the bobsled, the Yetis attack. Then there's a snowball fight with the Yetis, where Goofy gets basically captured and you have to rescue him. And then you flee on skis, basically, double cabin.